Hey crafters, I have a really fun hack for you today. Today I'm going to show you how I will turn this old sheet into one long strip that I can then crochet with, and you can make baskets out of it or rugs. But we're going to turn this entire king size sheet into one long continuous strip that we don't have to join. We're going to minimize the cutting, and it's a handy little technique to use. Now, I've cut large objects before. In the past I did a video where I cut a tablecloth into strips, connected it end to end, and then I was able to crochet with it. But when I did that video, I hadn't thought of this method yet, and we had to connect all these little strips together, which takes a lot of time, and it's just not fun. So I'm excited to show you this better method for cutting up large things like tablecloths or old sheets to then be able to crochet with, and I hope you guys enjoy it too. Let's get into it. So the first and most important step is to fold up your sheet a certain way, and this is going to prepare it for cutting. So this is a large king size sheet here. I did cut off some of the hemming on the end, you know, like the thick border. And then I took it and folded it in half. So this is one edge, this is another edge, and I folded it in half and lined up that edge the whole way down. And so this is the crease of the opposite side. And then I folded it once more, but this time when I folded it in half, this edge here that has the fold, I didn't bring it all the way to this edge. I kept it back a little ways. To illustrate what I've done a little bit better, I'm going to demonstrate with a piece of paper. So pretend this piece of paper is the sheet. I first took this edge and folded it and lined it up with the opposite edge. So we have a crease along here, and then the two open edges lined up here. Then this creased edge at the bottom, I'm going to fold it up to that side, but I'm not going to go all the way to the open edge. I'm going to stop a little bit short of it. So right about there. That's basically how I folded my sheet. So we have these open ends here lined up, a crease here, and a crease here. Now technically you only need to do this one fold, but by folding it up a little bit more, it means we have a shorter distance when we go to cut. This does create 4 layers, so our sheet here in this section is 4 layers thick, so if your scissors aren't sharp enough to cut through all 4 layers, then you'll want to fold it just in half, and it just means your cuts will be a little longer. So I hope the folding method makes sense. I'm not showing it with the sheet itself because it's so big and it's hard to get this lined up right. I had to use my entire kitchen table. But at this stage when you fold it, you do want to be fairly careful in making sure things are lined up well. It does not have to be perfect, but the better and smoother you fold it up, the better the long strip of the sheet will turn out. So once we have it at this phase, you're going to want some very sharp scissors. I've got some fabric scissors here. And we're going to start cutting stripes. We're going to start cutting in, but the trick is we're not going to go all the way to the far edge. So once more, I'm going to illustrate on the paper to show how I'm going to cut, and then I'll cut on the actual sheet itself. So basically, I want to cut strips in my sheet of paper all the way down, but I don't want to go all the way to this edge. So I'm going to cut. And I'm going to cut through all this section here, but I'm not going all the way through the edge. So I cut to about there, but it's still connected. And I'm going to do that the whole way down. And however wide you do it will determine how wide your final strip of fabric ends up. So what I'm going to do on the sheet in a moment is cut just like this, where I'm cutting long slices, but I'm not cutting all the way through these open edge. So the folded edge, we're cutting all the way through. Open edge, we're not cutting all the way to the edge. So let's give this a go on the actual sheet. I'm going to cut about 1 inch wide for my strips, and I'm going to cut on down to the other side. But I'm not going to cut all the way through the edge. I'm going to stop a little bit short. So I'll leave maybe, 1 inch distance there. So cut that section, but I'm leaving it attached up there. And then go to the right of it and make my next cut in the same fashion. Cut from the end with the folds towards the open end, but I'm not going to cut through all the way on the opposite side. And each time when I stop, I'm going to kind of line them up and make them about the same depth from the edge. And I'm going to work this all the way down the sheet. But it's a simple process that I'm just going to keep repeating. And I want to make sure that I don't unfold the sheet as I work on this. Even the strips that are already cut, don't unfold it because we're going to do a little trick that's going to turn all these individual slices into one long strip. All right, I have finished cutting up the entire sheet. It took me about 30 to 40 minutes in all, but I did take several breaks because my hands were hurting. Also, what I realized as I was working on this is this would be a great project if you have one of those cutting mats and one of those like rolling cutters, like they look like pizza cutters. That would probably make this go a lot faster. But the good news is at this point, the hard part is out of the way, and now it's time to make the magic happen. So I'm gonna spin this around so that way this edge is closer to us so I can clearly show the next step on camera. All right, this next step is pretty simple, but we just do need to be careful that we make sure we do this right so that way the little trick works. We're at the end here where we have the two open ends and we haven't cut all the way through those. So right now we basically have kind of like these big loops all connected. We're going to turn this into one long strip. And the way I'm going to do this is I'm going to cut through just one layer of fabric in a certain way. So on my top layer of fabric, I'm going to come to this first cut right here and cut it all the way open. Continuing on with this top layer of fabric, so don't touch the bottom layer, just the top layer. I'm going to skip the next stripe, leave that uncut, go to the following stripe, and cut it the rest of the way. So we kind of have this like connection point here, but cut right here. Skip the next slice, and on just this top layer, cut the following, all the way open. So we're cutting every other on this top layer. So skip that one, but cut this one. Continuing with just the top layer, skip this, cut the following one. And I'm going to work that all the way down. And so the top layer then will look like this, where we have our starting piece, but then we have these almost U shapes all alongside each other. I'm going to repeat that all the way down with the top layer, and then I'll show you how we deal with the bottom layer. So at this point, I've gone all along the top edge of the sheet, cutting every other slice and leaving every other slice uncut. So now we're going to go to the bottom sheet and do a very similar thing, but basically wherever we cut on the top sheet, we're not going to cut on the bottom sheet. And wherever we didn't cut on the top sheet, we are going to cut on the bottom sheet. So to put it another way, on the top sheet, we cut the first one and then started doing every other odds. On the bottom sheet, we're not going to cut the first one and then start cutting every other one. So on the top sheet, we cut the first one. On the bottom sheet, we don't cut it. Then cut the following, skip, cut the following, skip, cut the following, and on just the bottom sheet, continue cutting every other slice all the way to the end. And once we do this with the entire sheet, then we will end up with one strip. All right, so I finished cutting along, and I did make a mistake at one point, but I'll fix that later on and show you a way you can connect if you make any mistakes. But once you've gone through and done this process of cutting every other one on the top and bottom sheet, you'll end up with one long strip. You can see that here as I roll it into a ball of fabric. So it's all one long strip. Now, if you make a mistake like me, it's fortunately easy to fix, and I'm actually kind of glad I made a mistake, but no, I didn't purposely make the mistake to show you this. I'm just naturally flawed. But anyways, there's a very simple way to join these two together and get back to having just one long strip. And basically, that method is to take the end of my fabric, fold it over, and I'm going to cut a slit in it. And again, we're not going through the edge. We're cutting a slit and it'll kind of create this hole. Same with the other one. And I'm going to make this slit big enough to fit this ball all the way through it. I'm going to fold the end over and cut a nice long slit down the middle of the strip of fabric and end up with this loop right here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to connect the two loops. So basically I'm going to take this big loop and pull it through my little loop, and I'll pull it nice and big. And then I'm going to send the ball of yarn through that loop. And then I can just tighten those up like that. Now it's nice and connected, no sewing. and I can get back to winding my big ball of fabric yarn. So here is the big ball of fabric yarn that I ended up with from this one king size sheet. And of course you can crochet with this. So I'm gonna make a little basket out of this yarn here. And you'll probably wanna use a fairly large hook to crochet with it. But I hope y'all like this idea, and I hope that it makes turning your old sheets and old pieces of fabric into yarn a little bit easier. Thanks so much for watching, and happy crafting.